Hey everybody, I'm here with another little project for the old welding truck here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This here is a Craftsman top box. I cut the lid off of it from up here, right? I'm gonna weld this part to the underside of the bed, right? In front of the wheel, probably underneath the welder, okay? And I'm going to put the drawers back in, you can see the sliders are in there. Those sliders are in there. So the lid is going to act as a door, right? I've got it clamped up right now. I'm about to weld, but the hinge is on underneath there. You can probably not see it, but there's a hinge underneath here. This folds open. I'm going to put two chains here on the sides so that when it opens up it stops. It can also be a place to put parts and whatever else because it's got this nice, cupped deal. So it'll hold everything real good. I bought a 4x8 sheet of 18 gauge so you can, hardly even see it. But this shit is even thinner than that. I want to say it's probably 20 gauge. You can barely see in there. It's probably 20 gauge. These are the settings, okay? If you've got a joint, the way you do this, the way the weld can weld this joint is, say this is the joint. Where's that gun? You're gonna come out and then dip it back in. Come out, and dip it back in. It'll wind up looking like this. So you've got a lap joint. Coming out, dipping back in, filling it. Coming out, dipping back in and filling it. Coming out, dipping back in and filling it. That's how you hit that joint right there. Okay, because when you come out, you're taking the heat off of this piece, you're constantly moving, and you're coming back in to what is already built up right here. So instead of putting that heat right onto this, which is going to burn away because that's the top of your lap, you're putting your heat into the weld puddle, which is twice as thick as the joint. So that's why you get yourself a nice tack, come out, jump back into the tack, come out, jump back into the tack, and that's what you end up with is something like that. And that's just vertical down. You can do that in any position on this type of thing. And that's just a tack to fill some holes. You know what I mean? That's what you end up with, and they don't look that bad. It's pretty good. 13 freaking volts. This flex cord don't want to come off, but 13 volts, and that's an acceptable good weld right there, okay? So I'll take some pictures when I'm finished. I'm just reinforcing this stuff right now. I got hand holes back here because it's got to be watertight because it's going to be on the bottom of that truck. And I'm keeping hand tools in there like air tools, wrenches, sockets, picks, screwdrivers, stuff like that. So yeah, Eames Welding Mobile Repair. Check you later.